Simon here from Simon Says Cycling. What do you do each day to improve your sense of well-being, joy, and happiness? It's one thing to seek success, but does that really bring fulfillment? Tony Robbins talks about the science of success, but the art of fulfillment. And I truly believe that. I've seen many people achieve success, but really feel no fulfillment. How many movie stars are out there who are depressed? Clearly, success does not equal happiness, does not equal fulfillment. So how do you feel fulfillment while you're experiencing success? In my experience, when you have a daily routine that brings you more peace, joy, and a sense of well-being, you naturally just feel better about everything, and life just becomes better, even though nothing obvious from the outside that has changed, but inside you're just feeling better. So today I'm going to share with you some of the things that I do each day to help me just feel better, feel a greater sense of joy, fulfillment, and gratitude. The first thing I do when I get up each morning is not to switch on my phone. That's the worst thing you can do to start your day. So for me, it's about meditating for 20 minutes or so. I'll set a few intentions for the day. I'll visualize the day ahead. That'll take me 20 to 30 minutes. I'll typically then work out. That's another key ingredient to feeling your best, is to work out on a daily basis. At that point, I'm ready to switch on my phone and check my emails, but not before then. Another important part for me to feel my best is just to go out in nature each day, to be outside, spend a few minutes in the fresh air and the sunlight. Really does a whole lot for me to boost my mood and my sense of well-being. For me, another important part to experiencing a greater sense of well-being is to avoid eating a lot of sugar, processed foods. I like to eat more of a lighter diet, mostly vegetarian diet, drink a lot of water, and also avoid a lot of caffeine and a lot of sugar. When it comes time towards the end of the day, I like to shut things down at least 2 or 3 hours before bed. That means putting my phone on airplane mode. I also like to not watch TV at least an hour before bed. At that point, for me, it's about doing some stretching, listening to something uplifting, again, meditating and visualizing the day ahead. I also like to write out what I want to do the next day. Write out 3 to 5 things. If you're self-employed, this is important because when you're self-employed, you have a lot of freedom. So if you don't have a plan for the next day, often you'll feel lost. So I like to write out 3 to 5 things. And when I tick those off the next day, I feel good about that. I feel very productive. So just to recap, some of the things you can do to improve your sense of well-being based on what I find has worked. Number 1, meditate each morning and don't switch on your phone. Number 2, exercise every day. Number 3, eat healthy. Reduce sugar, reduce caffeine, drink lots of water. Number 4, disconnect from work and your phone at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. Number 5, have a specific plan before bed. Maybe some stretching, maybe some meditation, some breathing. Set some intentions for the next day. Write out a few things you want to achieve the next day. And also spend a bit of time feeling gratitude for what's happened in your day. Next week, I'll be launching my Mental Toolbox for Cyclists course. And one of the modules will go much deeper into this subject, where I'm going to share with you even more tips on how to increase your sense of well-being and joy in your life.